Hi, we've had an exciting start to June here at MZ. We launched our new OG Plus course materials on June 2nd, and MZ Lab, our new lesson planning and digital platform, launched on June 3rd. We are thrilled to get these resources into the hands of our educators. We've had a few questions come up from educators specifically related to assessment. So we wanted to create this quick video to walk you through a few key pieces of information if you haven't yet had the chance to check your email. First, we have a brand new assessment manual and brand new assessment originals that go along with it. And we're so excited to get you these new improved assessments. MZ is generously providing anyone who has taken the comprehensive OG Plus course with these new assessment materials. So I wanted to show you really quickly, if you look in your digital resources, you should now see OG Plus Assessment Manual. This is our new assessment manual, and OG Plus Assessment Originals. These are our new assessment originals. Additionally, you should still have access to your previous comprehensive assessment manual and assessment originals. But these new assessments are what is featured in MZ Lab. So I wanted to make sure everyone knows if you've taken the comprehensive OG Plus course, these new assessments and assessment manual will be in your digital originals for you. So those of you who are IOG 2.0 users and are wrapping up your end of the school year assessments, you will still have access to IOG 2.0 through the end of June. You're still able to enter your previous assessment data there. Check your email for the link to access IOG 2.0. We recommend printing or exporting data from IOG 2.0 before that time as well, because you will be unable to log back into IOG 2.0 after June 30th. So let's take a quick look at our new MZ Lab so I can show you a few helpful features related to assessment. Okay, so as we log in on this opening dashboard, one thing I wanted to draw your attention to is this What's New section. You'll be able to see the latest news and updates from MZ Lab. Specifically, I wanted to draw your attention to the lab support button. See how it says support down here in this section? If you click on Get Started, there are a ton of helpful resources for you about how to create classes, how to manage students, how to create a lesson, what assessments look like in lab. So I wanted to draw your attention specifically to what assessments look like in lab. There will be more information and support videos to come. We have a lot of great information for you there, but we wanted you to get this helpful getting started information as well. So for those of you who are IOG 2.0 users, I wanted to show you that most of your data has transferred over from IOG 2.0 to MZ Lab. So I wanted to show you a few ways you might be able to access that, okay? So notice my classes that I've created in IOG 2.0 are over here on the left-hand side. So when I pick a specific class, one of the ways that I can access my data from IOG 2.0 is if I look under My Assessments. So notice it says you have no assessments, but if I click Get Started, it will show previous data from 2023 and other years listed in here from when I administered the previous assessments in IOG 2.0, okay? Notice that this filter automatically sets to level 1. So we might want to filter to all, and then I'll be able to see all the assessments that have been administered. So let's just click on one of these. Let's click on Name Letters Capital, and you'll be able to see the data that I had entered for that group, okay? Let's click on another one for a second. And I'll go specifically, notice when I go back to the previous page, it goes back to level 1. So just be aware of that. So let me click on Spell Sentences specifically. There's all my data for my students. And then if I look below, I can see if I had multiple data points for a student, you would be able to see the number of attempts. So if I had 2 attempts for a student, I would be able to click on this graph information or that progress monitor button on the right, and you'd be able to see those multiple data points plotted out. Okay? That's one way to access my information from IOG 2.0 and how it's transferred over. I did want to show you one more way to do it. If I go over to the left-hand side and I click on Students, okay, it pulls up my student dashboard. And then I would click or select a specific student. So let me just scroll down. I am going to pick Nikki Campbell. Okay, these students are not real names. So I'm going to pick Nikki Campbell. And notice it gives her overview information. So it shows her progress. Hopefully we're seeing the graphs go a different way, but it shows those multiple data points at a glance. It shows you the number of assessments completed. But a new feature I want to tell you about is reports. So if you look under this reports, you'll be able to filter by which level we're looking for. And if you notice, we click on report type, I can click on IOG report. This is another way for me to access information on individual student performance. So if I click on this and I click generate report, you'll be able to see this report for this particular student. Notice that if the assessment was never administered, you'll see the dotted lines there. But that is one way to access information from IOG 2.0. Okay? I hope this video was helpful for you. And again, we are so excited about these new resources for you. And there is more to come in terms of support and talking about the alignment between the old or the previous assessments and the assessments that we have just come out with. All right. Thanks so much.